Welcome to another episode of Your Pleasure Incorporated into Daily Living. I'm your host, Ellen Nicholas Rathbone, sensuality consultant and life coach. This program is about pleasure, and pleasure in our lives is absolutely essential so that we can create endorphins and other healing enzymes and hormones within the body. We are depending way too much on man-made drugs to try to mask our problems. But there are many wonderful, natural, holistic modalities and healing treatments that are available to us. And massage is one of them. Massage is a phenomenal art. And so today I've invited a massage therapist, JoAnn M, to be my guest and to talk to me about what massage can do for us and the different kinds of massage. So I want to bring her on and introduce you all to her. There she is. Hi, JoAnn. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Very good. Now, JoAnn, you've been a massage therapist for how many years?
For 25 years.
That is phenomenal. Now, your massage is when you go to people's homes, you bring the table and the whole thing, right?
I do.
How long is a good massage session?
I would say most people who are really looking for a full body massage with a therapeutic benefit would schedule a 60-minute massage.
Okay. All right.
Some people will also schedule a 90-minute massage, especially if they have areas they want specifically worked on, or they'll have 30 minutes just on their back, and then the rest of the time will be on the full body.
Right. Do you use any particular kinds of massage oil to help stimulate the skin, or is it just one kind of oil? Or do you use no oil at all?
Oh, no, we definitely use oil, unless you're doing like a seated massage and then the person's clothed. But
Okay.
For most massages, yeah, you would be using oil.
Okay.
I made some notes here about the kinds of oils: coconut oil, almond oil, avocado, grapeseed, jojoba, sesame, argan, sunflower, safflower. The particular massage oil that I use is a blend of coconut, kukui nut, sweet almond, and vitamin E.
Nice. Very nice. And when you use this oil, do you rub it in really well, or is it just as a way to have more viscosity over the skin, or is the oil being used to actually stimulate the skin, or is it just used topically? You know what I'm saying? Is it just a hand so that it's easier to slide over the skin?
Yeah, I would say it's primarily used to enhance the gliding over the skin. However, we are choosing oils that will not be blocking any pores in the skin, because the skin is a breathing organ.
Right.
And most oils and lotions that you buy commercially will have mineral oil, which is terrible for the skin. And so we don't want to be blocking anything, because toxins will be released during a massage, and we want to make sure that there is no blockage to releasing that.
Now, are the toxins released through the skin or through breathing? How would you say that happens?
I would say it's through a variety of mechanisms. One of the things that we'll be doing during massage is stimulating the lymphatic system, and the lymph will move toxins out of the body, and we're increasing circulation, and that will help move toxins out.
Okay.
And we'll also, most therapists will advise their client to drink a lot of water following a massage to help flush out any toxins and reduce soreness.
All right. How much is a lot of water? I usually get like 4 ounces of water. They give me a little cup like that and say, "Here, would you like some water?" I'm like, "That's
Well,
not enough."
I mean, that's a good start, but I generally tell people, drink in the first couple of hours, make an effort to drink like 16 ounces of water, and just drink more in the next 24 hours than you usually do.
Nice, nice. Okay. Now, could you please tell us the difference between, say, deep tissue massage and shiatsu and the different kinds? I know there's several different kinds of massage out there. So could you give us like an understanding of what makes them very, very different from each other? I know there's also hot stone massage, which I think is heavenly. I love that.
I agree. I love it myself.
Yeah, it's really awesome. So give us a just kind of a difference in what kind of massages are out there and what we should be looking for from them.
Okay. I mean, I can't really speak to modalities that I'm not trained in.
Okay.
But I can tell you generally, to be a licensed massage therapist in the state of New Jersey, you need to be trained in Swedish, sports, myofascial release, neuromuscular therapy, pregnancy, and have some knowledge of reflexology.
Okay.
In New York, you need all of that and shiatsu.
Okay. So what's shiatsu? What is that?
It's similar to acupressure, which runs on meridians in the body, according to Chinese medicine. Again, I'm not trained in that, so
Okay. All
I
right.
can't speak to to the specifics of it.
What kind of massage do you give?
I generally give a blend of primarily Swedish. I do reflexology also. If myofascial release comes into my work a lot, and sometimes very specifically, I'll use neuromuscular therapy.
Okay, so tell us about Swedish massage so that we understand what that really means, because a lot of people, they really do not have any idea and they've never had a professional massage and they really don't understand that massage is truly a healing modality. It's not just a prelude to making love or, just a trivial thing. It really is something that affects the largest organ of your body, which is your skin. And inside the skin, if you massage it properly, I also had a show on a dry rub on a daily basis, because that does release enzymes into your body and it sends healing to wherever your body needs it, but it's got to be consistent and it's got to be daily. So give us an idea of what a Swedish massage is about, if you would.
Sure. And just before I do that, I just wanted to mention how important it is for people to have touch in their life.
Amen.
Because touch is very healing. And you think of a baby who cries, when you pick up that baby and you touch them and you rub their back or stroke them, they calm down. So that's a great example of how stress levels are going down from touch and reducing cortisol in the body.
Right.
So it's just being touched is very healing. Reaching out and holding someone's hand when they're stressed, or giving someone a hug. That's very powerful.
I agree. Totally agree. Yes.
So to have a professional Swedish massage, you're going to be draped. Probably you'll be lying either face up or face down on the table. You removed your clothing, or as much clothing as you're comfortable with, which is what I tell clients. And then only the part of the body that's being worked on is being undraped. Everything else is covered. Let's see. And then the oil is applied using light gliding strokes.
Right. Do you pour the oil on, or do you put it on your hands first and then put it on the skin?
Put it on the hands first because it tends to warm it.
Okay.
I mean, some people use warm oil too, but when I travel, I don't really have that option of having the heater for my oil.
Right.
So yeah, put it on the hands first, then apply it to the skin. Put it all over the area that you're working on, and then warm it up, meaning gently massaging and then increasing that, and then using some gliding strokes. So we're really addressing the muscles. We're well trained in where all the muscles are and how they attach to the bones, and very careful of where we're touching and what we're avoiding. There are certain areas that you shouldn't be pressing on.
Okay. Are the strokes always towards the heart? Or, like, in other words, if you're working on someone's legs,
Mm-hmm.
do you stroke up towards the heart, or does it matter if your strokes are back and forth?
It definitely matters when you're working on an extremity.
Okay.
You always want to go towards the heart.
Okay.
There is at the end, when you're moving on to the next body part, there is something called a nerve stroke where you go the opposite way, but it's a very light touch.
Okay. Okay. And so a Swedish massage, is that like a deep tissue massage?
I mean, it can be. Deep tissue is not necessarily its own modality because the way I've heard it described is you can only go so deep into a tissue.
Right.
So it just depends how much pressure a client prefers and what you think is safe for them. Some people will say, oh, I haven't had a massage in 6 months, use a lot of pressure. That's not really a smart way to approach it. And then you just try to educate them that perhaps that wouldn't have the best outcome.
Right, right. Yeah, you can't, it's not like, oh, I haven't had a massage in a year, use a lot of pressure. No, you really, you want to sort of gently and maybe build pressure, but you keep in contact with the client so that if you are, say, working knots out, you ask them, how does this feel? Is this too much? I know when I go get a massage, they say, do you want it light, medium, or firm? Firm is borderline, very intense, very intense.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that it's not just hands that people use to give massage. I mean, I've felt an elbow in my shoulder blade or in that area. I felt the forearm being used the entire length of my back. There's just, there's all kinds of body parts that the massage therapist is using to cover as much skin as possible. So are these all, is this something that all massage therapists do, or is it just at the particular place that I go?
I mean,
do you use elbows too?
Not the elbow, but it's the proximal third of the forearm.
Okay. Okay. And do you know, I mean, have you been taught how much is too much? Like when you're like, how do you regulate between medium and firm? Like, how do you know? Is it just practice?
I think what it is communication with the client.
Okay.
Because what is firm to you may not be firm to your husband.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay.
So there's a lot of communication with the client.
Right. How often do you think a person should get a massage? I mean, a professional massage? I mean, for it really to be beneficial, because you can get a massage once a year, or you can also exercise once a month, but that's not going to do you any good. So, like, what is I know anything you're going to do with that, and you're going to be consistent about it. Like I talk about earthing, and if you're going to get the true benefits of earthing, it has to happen every day for 20 to 30 minutes. Now, we can't get a massage every day for 20 to 30 minutes, but how often would you recommend someone get a massage so that they are continually getting the benefits residually from the massage just up until the next time, and then get it again? What do you think?
Well, I think it depends on your goals. So I have people that have chronic pain or people who are trying to avoid surgery. They may come once a week.
Okay.
I work a lot with elderly population.
Okay.
So they've got a variety of complaints. So
Right.
they'll come once every 2 weeks. And then I have some people who come once a month.
Okay. All right.
And they're all beneficial.
Right.
It just depends on their goals and their needs.
And do you find that if you use balancing oils, like I think that essential oils are particularly important for the different body types, and that if you rub them in to balance out a person's body, it's not just the pressure of the massage, it's the fact that you've introduced something into their body that is balancing for their particular body type. Like I know I'm a pitta, and so I need cooling oils on me. I can't have sesame on me. That's a little too hot for me. I hear rose is good for me. Sandalwood is good for me. But it's not the same for everybody. So when you look at the different people that you are giving a massage, do you look at their body types, or do you just ask them what kind of oil scent do you prefer, or do you just go with what you feel is the best thing?
I would say the first time I give a massage, I'm not using an essential oil.
Okay.
I don't really know the person. And a lot of people don't like scents.
Okay.
So, try to be neutral.
Okay.
And not everyone will want an essential oil. And then I'll talk to them and say, hey, you have this going on. You may benefit from the addition of an essential oil. Is that something you think you'd like to do?
Right. Okay. All right. I think, in today's world, there's just everybody has forgotten that the human body heals itself. I mean, if you get a cut on your hand, you don't worry that it's going to heal. It's going to heal. You clean it. Maybe you put a little covering on it so that dirt doesn't get in, but it's going to heal. And that same kind of healing happens inside of us, given proper nutrition and healing modalities. So proper sleep, that's also a healing modality. Exercise, very important. Proper nutrition. But I don't think that anybody realizes how incredibly important massage is for so many reasons. Not only are they releasing tension and helping to reduce the cortisol in the body, which is that fight or flight hormone, reducing stress, which is, I think, the root cause of most disease is stress. So here you have someone putting their hands on you in a professional way and pressing out your pain and putting in positive energy. I just, the energy coming out of your hands, off of your body, you're going there to help someone heal. And I think if people could realize how incredibly important massage is, that there would be massage therapists in every single hospital in this country. There should be massage therapists, okay? Because that's true healing. I don't know what those people are doing over there, but true healing has to do with giving the body the opportunity to release the stress, to stop the cortisol, and to actually create the circumstance and the environment within it to produce whatever enzymes, hormones, or whatever it needs so that it can heal itself. I truly believe that we can heal ourselves if we give ourselves the opportunity and if we believe that this is good for us. So a lot of people don't know anything about it. They've sexualized it, and I'm not saying that a lovely massage before making love isn't a phenomenal idea, but it's not the only reason for massage. Absolutely not. Would you like to comment about any of the things that I've just rambled on about?
Yeah, I would. There are studies that show that having a massage after surgery helps people to heal faster. So it reduces blood pressure. There's so many so many documented studies that show the benefits of massage, increasing range of motion, helping to ease the effects of dementia, just promoting relaxation, but helping chronic neck pain, lower back pain, decreasing migraine frequency. The list goes on and on.
And all without any negative side effects.
Exactly.
Exactly.
There was even a study that showed that it helped to reconnect the myelin sheath in people with MS. It didn't do it permanently, but it did show some temporary improvement. So,
right.
Maybe more research needs to be done in that vein.
Yeah. The research is only done by pharmaceutical companies that are going to make a profit. So having someone heal without using pharmaceuticals is not going to get researched. Not going to do it. But yeah, I mean, come on. I think that it's really, really important that people trust their bodies and that they give themselves the opportunity to heal with natural means. And this most definitely is one of the most important. You guys are angels. You don't even realize it. You go into someone's home and you lay hands on them and you press out their pain and their tension and their stress, and you make them feel 100% better. And then every time you do it, they're getting a little closer, a little stronger, a little better, and they're feeling their body. They're feeling their body getting stronger and better. And that those kind of results are truly miraculous and beautiful and healing and wonderful. And if we truly want to be healed, then we really should look at some of the natural means of healing, and massage most definitely is one of them. Anyway, is there anything else that you would like to say? Would you like to tell everybody about your service?
But in conclusion, I'd like to say that
Sure.
I love what I do, and it's an honor for me to work with each client that I encounter. I think I get maybe I get a different benefit than they get, but I get a lot out of what I do.
Right. The benefit of giving. You're giving healing, you're giving help, you're giving restoration, you're restoring a person to some level of balance, and you're doing it without side effects.
And it really is my honor to do that.
And anybody that has you there, they're very lucky to have you. And if they can't have you, they should most definitely look into massage therapy in their area, because it's been ignored for too long as a healing modality, but it truly is one of the most important healing modalities out there. Now, let me just say, do you massage the scalp and the feet? I
Yeah.
mean, how much time does one spend on the scalp?
It depends on the client and their needs, but I would say in the average 1 hour massage, it would spend maybe 2 to 3 minutes on the scalp and then go into the neck.
Okay.
Work
All
your
right.
way down. Probably 5 or 6 minutes on the feet.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Because that reflexology and how the areas of the feet affect all different kinds of parts in the body. It is really, really important. The extremities of the body, the hands, the head, and the feet, everything, when they are massaged, that benefit just comes into the whole body. And it really is important. And really good for you, just really good for you. And I think people need to understand that it's not sexual. It's really not sexual. Not that it can't be,
Of course.
but it's not. When it's a professional working on you,
Yeah.
it's not. It's, I'm here to help you, and I'm going to help you. If you just relax, let me do my thing. I want to thank you, JoAnn. This was such a wonderful conversation. I hope that people will give themselves the opportunity, maybe for a Christmas gift. Get a massage as a Christmas gift. Somebody asks you, what do you want? And you have everything you need, but you've never had a massage. Get yourself a massage, because massage is the nicest thing you can do for yourself. And you will feel so much better, so much healthier, more relaxed, just really centered after a really good massage. You're an angel. You don't even know it. You
Thank
are.
you.
You're a healing angel. And your name is JoAnn. I want to thank you so much, JoAnn, for coming on my program tonight. It was great talking with you.
It was
If
my
anybody
pleasure.
wants to reach out to JoAnn, you can contact me, and then I will pass your information over to her. My contact information is at the bottom there, ypi69@hotmail.com. I'm here every single week. We talk about something that has to do with pleasure, with healing, and with the natural state of the body in helping it find balance. And so massage, just one of the many conversations. Thank you so much, JoAnn, for joining me. It was really, really nice to have you here.
No, yeah, I enjoyed myself. Thank you.
My pleasure. See you again.
Okay, take
All
care.
right, honey. Bye. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Your Pleasure Incorporated into Daily Living. Next week, we're going to have another fun conversation about bliss, the joy of bliss. And what is bliss? Is it physical? Is it mental? Is it spiritual? Is it all three? How does one attain bliss? Next week, join me for another episode of Your Pleasure Incorporated into Daily Living. This is your host, Ellen Nicholas Rathbone, here wishing you a phenomenal evening, reminding you to please do your Kegel exercises so that everything doesn't fall. Get your sleep. Namaste. Love you all. Bye for now.